Meghan promises some girl talk in her latest podcast. There's a lot going on with Meghan at the moment, Dr. Vine. But she does want to be called Duchess of Sussex because that came out during the documentary.
Duchess of Sussex. Sussex is her surname.
Okay,
she didn't say Windsor.
Technically, it's not her surname.
Princess. She didn't say, but that's what she regards as her surname.
Yeah, and fair enough.
In Markle's when she was a single and when she was an actress. Okay, so that's her name.
Let's have a listen to the new Meghan podcast trailer. About that.
Oh, who's interested? I'm sorry, who's interested? Are the viewers really interested in it? The media seem to be obsessed by Meghan and Harry, but I think British people are just bored with the pair of them.
I don't know. I'm kind of interested, but I don't know whether that's the podcast I would tell her to do.
Are you really interested in what she's doing?
I kind of fell in love with her when she got married. I thought that was, it was the wrong time, obviously, but I just thought that's just the whole thing. And then it all just seemed to fall apart.
Well, the reason it fell apart, because the royal family pushed them out.
Briefed against them.
Yep. Because they overtook Kate and William in terms of popularity. Now,
I think on this day, I agree with you. I think William and Kate felt very, very threatened when this wedding day happened. This is a separate day, but and then it all just, the briefing started and it was a disaster. And I think also he's running a script that would have saved his mum's life if she had left the country and gone to live in California.
I think he's a very confused man.
I think that's fair enough.
I think he sorted himself out. I mean, he's done some brilliant things. But I think Meghan...
10 years' time, he'll be back in the UK divorced.
Oh, really?
Oh, 10 years' time.
Oh, come on.
He'll be back in the United Kingdom.
If you look at the body language between them, they are very much in love, which you can't say for many royal couples.
That's true.
Well, you don't know.
I can say you
traditionally, the royal family don't display their emotions in public.
Well, nor fool them.
Well, I think that's maybe a good thing.
There's not a question of displaying. You can tell by body language that's
Well, Diana displayed hers, and that's why we love her.
Yeah. And the thing is with Meghan, she has to earn a living. She's not going to go back to acting at the moment. She's got small children. She doesn't want to be away from her small children. So she's doing stuff that she can do at home and around the home. And they need to earn a living. And so she's damned if she does and damned if she...
Welcome to Celebrity Scoop, your one-stop destination for all things celebrity. If you're not yet part of our community, do hit that subscribe button. Today, we're diving into a recurring tale that's been swirling around in the British media for the past 7 years. The target, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The story, their supposed impending downfall. Now, if this sounds familiar, it's because it is. Since 2018, the British media has been spinning this narrative like a broken record, a tale of doom and gloom that has yet to come to fruition. Meghan will leave Harry, they said. Harry will come crawling back to the UK, they claimed. The marriage won't last, they predicted. Yet, here we are in 2025 and the couple is still going strong, still making headlines and still proving the naysayers wrong. But why does this story keep resurfacing? Why does it feel like a bad case of déjà vu every time we turn on the TV or scroll through our news feeds? The answer is simple. It sells. The narrative of Harry and Meghan's downfall makes for compelling television. It's the kind of story that, with shows like Jeremy Vine's leading the pack, it's as if they've made it their mission to keep the rumour mill churning, serving up daily doses of anti-Meghan sentiment and speculation about the couple's future. These shows, often hosted by well-known figures, invite so-called experts to weigh in on the lives of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. But let's take a moment to consider, who are these experts? Most of them are individuals who have devoted an uncanny amount of time to scrutinising a couple who, let's remember, left the royal family 4 years ago. They pore over every word, every action, every photograph, spinning narratives that are more fiction than fact. But why? Why the fixation on a couple who have clearly moved on? The answer is simple. Harry and Meghan sell. Their names, their faces, their lives are big business. They generate clicks, they boost ratings, they sell papers. In a media landscape that's increasingly competitive, Harry and Meghan are a surefire way to grab attention. And so the cycle continues. The media spins a story, the public consumes it, and the speculation spirals. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, driven by a relentless desire for more drama, more scandal, more intrigue. But let's not forget the real people at the heart of this media circus. Harry and Meghan, who have made it clear they want to live their lives away from the royal spotlight, continue to be the subject of endless speculation and scrutiny. It's a heavy burden to bear, and one that they surely never asked for. The media, it seems, can't let go of a story, especially when it involves Harry and Meghan. So the next time you see a headline or hear a soundbite predicting their doom, remember it's not about them. It's about selling a story. And in this narrative, Harry and Meghan are the unwilling stars. But what's the reality of the situation? Let's delve into that. The truth of the matter is this: Harry and Meghan have moved on. They have relocated across the pond, established a new home, and are working on nurturing their family. Their focus has shifted from royal duties to personal growth and family commitments. They are no longer the Duke and Duchess of Sussex under the scrutiny of the British monarchy. They are Harry and Meghan, private individuals making their own decisions. And they're not just surviving, they're thriving. They've launched Archerwell, a non-profit organisation with a vision for building compassionate communities. They've signed multi-million-dollar deals with Netflix and Spotify, leveraging their global influence to create content that resonates with people worldwide. They're not just making headlines, they're making a difference. But it's not just about building a brand, it's about building a life. Harry and Meghan are raising two beautiful children, Archie and Lilibet. They're giving them a life away from the relentless glare of the British media, a life where they can grow up as normal kids, not royal heirs. And yet, the British media continues to churn out speculative stories. Why? Because Harry and Meghan sell. Their names, their faces, their lives, everything about them is a commodity, and as long as they keep making headlines, these stories will continue to sell. It's a vicious cycle, but one that Harry and Meghan have chosen to step out of. So what's the true picture? It's one of resilience, of courage, and of defiance. It's about a couple who dared to defy the norms, who chose their happiness over duty, who prioritised their family over tradition. Harry and Meghan are not the desperate ones clinging on. They've let go and moved forward. The British media, on the other hand, seem to be stuck in a loop, unable to let go of a narrative that's long past its expiration date. But Harry and Meghan? They've turned a deaf ear to the noise and are focusing on what truly matters. So, what can we expect in the future? If history is any indication, then the narrative isn't likely to change anytime soon. The Harry is leaving Meghan storyline has been circling the rumour mill for 6 years now, and it shows no signs of slowing down. It's like a never-ending soap opera. But let's not forget why this is happening. The media needs Harry and Meghan. Their names, their lives, their choices, they all keep the presses rolling and the viewers tuning in. It's a symbiotic relationship, albeit one that's heavily skewed in favour of the media. Harry and Meghan have moved on from royal life, building their brand, focusing on their family, and carving out their place in the world. But the British media, they're stuck in a loop, recycling the same old narratives, desperately trying to stay relevant. The desperate ones here aren't Harry and Meghan, it's the British media.